What's going on, guys? John is here. It's time to transcend. Alright, here we go. New day, new opportunities. So, today is the 30th of July 2025. It is currently 6:30 a.m. and having my breakfast now. Starving, so let's get started right away. So, today I weighed myself. Thank God. I was 86.65, so still on the same range as I've been for the past few weeks now. So I think this is a really good spot for me. I'm really glad my weight is stabilizing here and it's not increasing or decreasing. So that tells me I'm eating the right amount of food, and once the program actually starts and I will start to increase my food, that's when the real magic is gonna happen, and oh boy, it's gonna be some fairy dust sprinkled. That's gonna be fucking awesome. Starting to really feel like I need those increases into my food intake, since I'm getting quite hungry during the day. But of course I'm active also the entire day, so yeah, I have higher calorie maintenance levels as I did when I was on my holiday, so of course that plays a huge role into it. But today's gonna be a rest day, so no training today, except of course cardio, 30 minutes of cycling still, and then we're gonna do a calf session, quick calf session, 5 sets of 10 reps, and we might still do I might still do the standing calf raises. Those have been really good for me and I really enjoyed those, so I still think we will be doing those. If something's not broken, don't try to fix it. That's how I see it. Slept a little bit better today than I did yesterday, so we can actually check out what Aura has to say about it. Just a second. If you guys don't have Aura or any other way of tracking your sleep, I would highly suggest you get something like this. It's quite insightful and you learn a lot about yourself, and it's always good to know more about yourself. And yeah, pretty decent. So 79 and 81 are my sleep scores, so let's go check. So we got 6 hours and 50 minutes of total sleep. It's okay. Oh nice, we got 1 hour and 43 minutes of REM sleep and 1 hour 20 minutes of deep sleep, so that's quite good actually. Average heart rate 51 beats per minute. So yeah, my heart rate is it's steadily increasing also. That's of course not the greatest thing to see, but yeah, that's one of those things that you could really greatly track with your sleeping or tracking device and see if you can get it down a little bit. I know how I could get my my resting heart rate down quite a lot, but I don't want to do it. I would just need to cut on my last meal, and that would be it. The less I eat before bed, the lower my heart rate will be. At the lowest I got my heart rate to, I think it was on average 36 beats per minute, so that was quite fucking low. But I was on a diet back then. I was weighing 76 kilos. It was like, I think it was 5 months ago. Yeah, I was 76.6 kilos at my lowest. And that's when I did still 30 minutes of cardio and I was doing calisthenics. So what calisthenics does, it doesn't strain your body the same way bodybuilding or weightlifting does. It's actually quite easy on your body and you really don't feel like you are engaging your nervous system the same way. You are much more energized. You don't feel that sleepy or you don't get those crashes. I definitely notice. For example, today I definitely noticed that I am a bit more sleepy than usual just because of yesterday's training. That was a fucking crazy session, so yeah, I definitely feel it in my body and I definitely know that my body wanted a bit more sleep, but no can do. Got a lot of shit to do, so yeah, can't sleep all day long. But yeah, I have to finish my meal now and then I will be seeing you at my workout. So cardio and calves. So see you there, boys. Alrighty, meal number 2. So right now I am having 2 deciliters of rice and 5 eggs. I also topped the rice with some olive oil and extra salt. And I just finished prepping all the meals from yesterday and now I'm ready to rock and roll for the rest of the week. So I always take 2 meals with me to work and they are both quite the same. I'm having rice with olive oil and then one of the meals has chicken and one of the meals has ground beef. So they're quite similar and of course I have my vegetables. The other meal has the vegetable mush that you saw and the other meal just has some carrots as vegetables. Super simple and easy to make. That's just the way I like it because I really don't have the time to do complicated meals and those are just simple and easy for me and I really enjoy them. So I will of course have my meal drink, my favorite choice, Pepsi. Unfortunately Lidl doesn't have the caffeinated version, they only have the no caffeine version, but that's okay as well. But yeah, I'm running quite late already, so I have to dig into this meal and yeah, then I have to get going. I will go bring my car to the yearly inspection or maintenance, I should say, and then I will head over to the gym and do my cardio and calf training. So we will see you there. Alright, just finished my workout. I did 30 minutes of cardio and I gotta be honest with you guys, I had to skip my calf training because I just run out of time. I was too late, I had too much shit to do and yeah, now I'm late to work, so gotta rush there. So yeah, that's the update. Let's keep pushing. Alright, just got home from work and now it's time to eat. So what I'm having is the usual Greek yogurt, some cottage cheese, some Fun Light, but I decided to add 2 deciliters of oatmeal to the mix, simply because I feel like a big boy. Now I just want to have a little bit more carbs since I'm going tomorrow morning to train, so I want to have as much carbs in me as possible so that the training can be as good as possible. That's what we are trying to do here. And I noticed that if I eat carbs in the night, it fuels me the next morning still. So that's the reason why I'm adding some carbs, and I've been stuck at 86.6 kilos or 85, 86 kilos for 2 months now, so I don't think it can hurt me. Let's begin, boys. Yeah, this is super easy, super simple meal that has everything you need. It has carbs, protein and fats.
fats from the Greek yogurt. It's 10% fat Greek yogurt that I use, so it's really healthy for you, good for your gut microbiome, and overall just a great meal. It has everything you need. And of course we have our fruits. So I just made my kiwis, and what I mean by making my kiwis, I have to boil or cook all my vegetables and fruits before I eat them, because I have a skin condition called eczema, and the only cure for me is for me to boil my fruits and vegetables. If I don't, then I will get eczema to my hands and all over the place, and it becomes extremely painful. All my hands get really bad, they start to bleed, and it's rashes everywhere. So that's the reasoning why I have to make my fruits and veggies. I think it took me 4 years or 3 years to find the reasoning behind my skin condition, and no doctor could find a reasoning for it. They just gave me all kinds of medication for it, but nothing worked until I found the cure for it. It's weird because it's basically every single vegetable and fruit that gives me. There is not a single one. Maybe cucumber is one of those that is very mild, simply because it's high water. Well, it's high in water, and there is not much in cucumber. I don't know how to pronounce it, but you get the point. The more dense the nutrition value is, the worse the eczema gets. So, for example, kiwis are really bad for me, and all ananas, pineapple, and apples. Well, not apples, but for example, mandarin. Yeah, and everything else basically that is nutrient dense, they are the worst for me. But I think to every disease there is a cure. I truly believe in it, even though we might have not found all the cures, but I truly think there is a cure to everything. I got told by so many doctors, guys, I'm not kidding you, I went to 15, no, I think it was 12 different doctors, and they all said the same thing, that there is no cure for eczema. It is what it is, basically. And I was like, fuck you guys, I will find the cure. And yeah, it definitely took its time, but yeah, well, of course there are cancer and so on, but those are extreme cases. But truly I think that one day we will also find a cure for those. I don't think there's anything that we cannot cure. So at least that's what I want to believe. Let's hope I'm right, because that would be wonderful. But let's eat some more. I'm late again. Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed that I couldn't train my cows today, but simply taking the car to the repair shop to do my yearly maintenance. So taking the car there and doing all the stuff there and taking their loaner car and everything just took way too much time, and yeah, then it was late again. But no can do, we're gonna train tomorrow even harder for that reason. And tomorrow is gonna be shoulders, chest, and some upper back. So we're gonna start with overhead presses. We're gonna do 3 sets of 3 reps, and then we're gonna move on to bench press, do 5 sets of 10 reps with a lighter weight, and we're gonna finish the training with some probably lat pull downs or then some seated cable rows. I don't know which one yet, but I think some lat pull downs would be a good choice for tomorrow. Since there was no training clips today, I will shoot some clips from my stretching that I do every night, so that you guys get a good idea of what I do and how I do it and why I do it, because there's always a reasoning behind of the stuff that I do. I do nothing that I don't think is good for me, or if there's no reason for me to do something, I won't simply do it. So every movement I will be doing, every stretch, there's always a reasoning behind them. You just have to think and you will see why. But yeah, I will finish my meal now and we will see you soon. I always like to do at least 2 stretches for your hamstrings and for your glutes, because they are going a lot of stress during the lifting days. There's deadlifts and squats, which are extremely demanding from your hamstrings and glutes, so I really like to give them a good stretch, and also of course your lower back, just to keep it healthy and well going, so that you don't get any injuries, because that's the number one thing you must do, is to prevent yourself from getting injured. That's just gonna ruin everything, and I believe stretching helps immensely with that, so do your stretching, boys. Don't skip it. It doesn't take long. 20 minutes and you are done. Also, at least 2 stretches for your abs, because they also go through a lot of resistance, so gotta keep those healthy as well. And yes, these stretches need to hurt a little bit. You need to be uncomfortable in these positions, otherwise it just won't help you. If there's one stretch you definitely need to do, it's the next one. It opens your lower back immensely, and it also stretches your chest, and I think opening your lower back is extremely important, so see what I do and start doing it yourself. This here is for your obliques. Really good stretch. It can sometimes be difficult to stretch your obliques, but this really does the job. Seems to be quite nice lighting. That is stretching done, and I will do a few more stretches, but I won't record them simply because I will do them inside. And yeah, that's everything for today. It was a great fucking day, really happy about it. Got so much done again, and tomorrow is gonna be a training day, so that's getting even better. So yeah, we will be seeing you tomorrow. Have a good one, boys.